a little bit more about SearchWorks and really what differentiates the way you and the team approach the market.
So SearchWorks is highly, highly focused on the candidate's perspective. The old days of I need a job, here's one that's on Indeed, we'll get tons of people to apply. Those days are kind of over. And even if you have your job on Indeed or LinkedIn, you may get a number of candidates, some of them being qualified. Yeah. But the best folks on the market are the ones who have people like me reaching out to them in my firm. And so they have options. So one of the ways that we like to think about this is, how do we make the opportunity and the hiring company as attractive as possible to the marketplace? Mm-hmm. And so we've got a couple of differentiators that we use to go about doing that. One is we create our job descriptions in such a way that it really accentuates the most important parts of the job and the company that these candidates are really going to care about. So take those 3 questions that you get from any candidate right off the bat. Let's put those forefront in the job description so they have those answered and they know, from the beginning, if this is something that's going to be of interest to them. Additionally, we're in kind of the digital age. You and I are recording over video right now, and our business has been using for the last 10 years. We're some of the first people to do this, video job descriptions. So we interview the hiring manager that this person is going to be reporting into. They tell you about the business, the role, and what the ideal candidate looks like. So you actually get to see who will be your boss talk about the role and the company. And that differentiator alone, and having a 2-minute video and seeing that, humanizes the opportunity. It gets some of that most important information across very, very quickly. And we get much, much more qualified candidates in the process because we're focused on what do the candidates care about and how do we get them interested. And that obviously gets us better candidates throughout the process and fills searches.
I really love that. Maybe that's happening in other places, but that's the first time I've heard of a video job description. So you guys are really pushing that area. And generally speaking, we know that video is so much more engaging. So what a powerful tool for sure.